and welcome to this new video of learning and mastering Symfony 3. So in this video we will talk and learn about relationship. And first we will learn about the relationship one-to-one. So to do that, let's create another entity and let's call it, for example, image. So post need to be associated or to have an image. One post have one image and one image belong to one post, so the association is one-to-one. And to do that, let's open our Git and let's generate a new entity. So php bin console doctrine generate entity. So let's hit enter. Let's name it image, for example. But first, name of the bundle. So blog bundle 2 dot image. Hit enter. We're gonna use the annotation. First field URL. Hit enter. It's string. Length. Okay. It can be true, can be null. No, it's not unique. Another, for example, the health or the title, string, and they will keep the rest by default. So it can be null, is not unique, and that's all for the variable. So now everything is now get to work. So if we see now the new entity here, it's image. With id, URL, title, and getter and setter. And as you know, if we have a one-to-one relationship, it's belongs to us to determine which of these two tables, for example, will have a foreign key. So, and for us, let's agree that foreign key to be in post. So let's go and create the foreign key of image in post. So we will just go in here, just in here, for example, and let's create it with private. Let's name it image. And because we said that we want to use the annotation, so let's use them. 1 2 3 and hit enter. After that, let's type here at orm /1-to-1. So capital O, capital T, and capital O again. 1-to-1 at it's a function that needs to have like its target entity. So target entity and the path of this entity. Target entity with and our entity image is in blog bundle / in folder name entity, and then the name of it's image. So image, and we put it like this. We save. Now let's go generate and see what we have. So let's go to our bash and let's click the command bin /console doctrine 2 dot generate 2 dot entity, and after that the name of the bundle. So blog bundle. So let's hit enter, and after that let's go and see if Symfony generate like getter and setter of this image and make it as a foreign key in the post table. So here changing entity, and he always keep backup or to our old all the entities. So here in image and in post. So let's go now. Let's go to the bottom here and see. We see that get image and set image. He generate them. Here set image and get image. So now let's see if he really add a foreign key in our table. So let's go to HighGSQL. Open. Let's go to our database now. Here database, we see that we still have just one post or one table, and if we see the data here, we didn't found like the foreign key. So let's go and generate it. So php console bin console doctrine and not generate, its schema update with dash force. So now let's hit enter, and now he will add a foreign key to our table post. So now he tells us that the query was executed successfully. Let's go now, refresh. Refresh, and here we see the image. So he adds a new table named image, and if we go here to post, we will see here a foreign key called image id, and it's foreign key, and here a sign of a relationship between the post and the image. So now let's learn how to manipulate this relationship, or how to work with this relationship. So let's go. Now let's go to our controller, post controller. Yeah, but first let me just delete the data in here, because here is null. So let's delete it. This button here, yeah, delete and delete. So now the both tables are empty, so that's good. Now let's go back to our post or to our controller. So now let's go to the create function, yeah, in here, and now we want to create like a new image. So we need to use the entity and the bundle. So we'll just copy and paste this, copy, paste, and change. Not in here, it's the same, but and use image, yeah. And here we'll first copy this and paste it here first. Now let's make me just here, for example, post object, and here it will be like image object. So first, as we do or as we did in for post, we will do for the image. So image equal to a new image, yeah, and in this image we're gonna set the URL. So set not alt, but first set URL, and let's have, for example, some URL from the net. So let's go here, search for Symfony tree, click here. I will go to image, search, for example, I don't know, for example, for this image I will click here and copy URL of the image, go back and paste it in here. Now image and set the alt. So set alt. I will do, for example, PHP framework. And that's it. So now we create, and no, we still not create, but we initialize our objects with this image. So let's use now the entity manager. So em persist, and we will pass an image. Now let's validate with always entity manager and flash. So now after this image is created, I need to take the primary key or the ID in this image and save it here with post as a foreign key. Foreign in here, for example, I need to take the ID of the image and paste it and save it in here. So how we do that? Before flashing or before persisting the post, we will use post and with the new method set image. Set image, and as parameter we will send the new image. So now let's save. Here if we go to post, we see that this new set image function, and as parameter we need to give her image, and that's what we do in here. So now let's go and try this. So we will execute but post created. So let's go back to our navigator. I will close this now and post create, hit enter, and data created. Let's go and check in HiGSQL. Let's go to data in here, refresh, and we see that the data is created. Let's go now and see in the image. We see that also here the alt, the URL and ID is 1, and here in post also he saved ID as 1. Now let's go back and optimize this writing. So here we see that we do 2 validations, 2 persist and 2 flash for the image and for the post. Now if we want to use just one, so just we want to persist the post, and automatically he will add all the image also. So to do that, let's go to entity post, and here when we declare the image as a one-to-one relationship, here it is, and here we will use comma and cascade. So cascade equal, and open the bracket and say persist. Because we have persist, it's save or add, and we have also delete and update, but for the moment we will go for persist. Here it's this, so cascade, and here this need to be between those two. So now let's save, and let's go back to our controller, and let's delete this image. Let's try to change the letter in here. So title for slug for 1, for example, and description for, and here is 1, and here for example Symfony, Symfony framework. Save. So now we just use persist and flash with like once with just post, and when he want to add post, he will add automatically the image. So let's test that. So let's go refresh, and we see here that I created. So let's check. Let's go back in here, let's refresh, and we see that data it's created, or the post is created with image id of 2. If we go back now to image database, we see that he create also the new data, or he persists this data with ID of true and Symfony framework as a title. So this is all for this video, and see you next when we will to see the other relationship. So see you next.